We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. Tim will be here in just a second. And today, we actually have hockey back. We actually have NBA back. We get some college football. We have some college basketball. We have a lot going on today. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to go over yesterday what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. What went right? Not a whole lot. Especially in the NFL, was not a fun day yesterday. And I get it. NFL, football, whoop, whoop. No, it was terrible. It was terrible. I went 1-6 yesterday in the NFL, starting with the 12:30 game, losing the Detroit Lions team total under 21.5 and the full game under 52.5. I bet the game early and it cost me because the line went up 2 points. If you got the late line, it stayed under. So I love when negative CLV actually comes back to bite me, but really good CLV comes back and doesn't matter. So for the Giants game, I sprinkled a half unit on the money line, which was a loser. But plus 10 with the Giants was a winner. Never in doubt. But it did cost me my under 43.5. That was a loser. And then that New England game was frustrating on another sense. I had New England and the under. Both were losers. But I think the thing I was pissed off most about it, Tim, is my teaser made it all the way to the final game.
Oh.
And I had the under 49.5. The Patriots covered the 10. But for my teaser, but wow. I did not expect 62 points in that game. So all three games went over the total yesterday, which is frustrating. That made that for a bad day for me. 1-6 down 4.90 units. College football. The only football game I bet an over in yesterday goes under. Thank you for nothing. Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And then college basketball went 3-2 or it's a 6 count. Yeah, went 4-2. With what do you call it being winners? Butler, NC State, Oregon State, and Portland State on that midnight game. Loser on the unders with IUPUI in New Orleans and Florida and Xavier. So the unders were the only losers yesterday for that. The sides were perfect. Overall, yesterday could have been way better, but it is what it is. On to today.
That's fine. I was trying to figure out a couple of other the plays. I added one play to today's card, and that should be that's it. Well, I got to figure out a couple more. Never mind. No, it was not an ideal day yesterday. I think we barely finished. What did we do on the site? Up half a unit on the site yesterday.
Really?
Included the Portland State play.
Okay.
I was deep into the night. It wasn't terrible. Maybe made a couple of live bets I probably shouldn't have, but no, we got the under in that Detroit game at 54 and a hook on the site. So that one worked out. We had Oregon State plus 21. That ended up being a 3-point game. Very nice. We'll be back on Oregon State today. Under an IUPUI did not hit. That was, I guess they're no longer an under team. Doesn't make sense. NC State plus the points cash. Giants plus the points cash. Under in the Dallas loser. Under in Xavier loser. Butler money line winner. Over in Mississippi State game. Loser. Under in the Minnesota game loser. Portland State plus the points winner. So up half a unit after yesterday. We'll work our way into today.
Yep.
All right, got a lot of chat, and then we got a bunch of games to go through. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share. Tim, lots of NBA. Let's find some value. Let's do it. On Wednesday, took Canucks and Ducks on the money line, and also took Vegas Golden Knights and Kraken team total over. That's a 4-leg hit. Let's get it. Good work, Noel. What's up? Yes, sir. What's up, fellas? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. That was all right. Good morning. I went 8-3 yesterday. A much-needed winning day. Only losers were Bills minus 8.5. under in the Ole Miss. No, you had the Ole Miss game. You meant the over in the Ole Miss game, and then the under in IUPUI. I got you. I was going to take Detroit and Giants with the points, and the Vikings never pulled the trigger. Happens. Hey, I'm just happy that the Patriots lost. I'm all right with that one. Brutal loss on that Cowboys loss. No, we had the Giants. It was fun.
Yeah.
Giants, plenty of injuries. Yep. Yo. Morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Get night slash night. Get night last night games. Sure. Got screwed by the San Diego State Aztecs yesterday. Damn. Cashed that 79-69 finish. There you go. Supness. Started off today with some winner. Portland State plus 28.5. Nice. And Purdue. There you go. Seton Hall, I believe, failed last night. I can understand that one. Also, Kansas Jayhawks, the bed, even though they were up 13 at halftime. They're a good squad. But no, that game got close. Wisconsin's a good squad too. Ole Miss. I was looking at it, not enough value on that game. Vanderbilt and Bama.
What's that line? Minus 40.5. Oh wait, this is basketball.
Well, I don't think they're playing because Bama plays UConn today. I think you're asking them separately. I don't know about Vanderbilt and Alabama. I'm about to do the numbers for. Oh no, I had that game as a pick'em, so that one was fine. Black Friday. Let's get some cash. Let's do it. Oregon is playing so bad. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Washington plus 11 and Portland State. Nice cover cash last night. Let's get it. 1-800-LEX-FIFA pick. USA double chance plus 175. USA needs to win or tie for pick to win. Okay. Good luck. Yep, I did mean the over and Ole Miss. I got you, man. FIFA pick. Netherlands. You have fun with that one. Lindenwood plus 33. Who do they get today? Who are they going to get crushed by today? Let's see. Trying to find the biggest spreads that I have. Virginia. Nope. That's Maryland East Shore. Where the heck is this? Oh, Illinois. They play Illinois today. You have fun with that one. No World Cup for me. Yep, no.
I just made my World Cup bets for today. And I split half a unit each on this. I took England team total over 1.5 at minus 145, and I took England -1 at minus 114.
Capitals, Wild, Blackhawks.
Yes, no, didn't bet that game.
Illinois. Yeah, they're against Illinois. I got you. England, yes. Black Friday, nah. Let's cash a parlay and get a Green Friday. Let's do it. All right, we'll start up with this game, Nick, because I've been we started off with a college basketball game, and then we move on to the other stuff. So we'll start off with this game.
Yeah, we'll start it off with this one. Here we have the Ball State Cardinals versus the Vermont Catamounts. Is this a neutral site game or is this at Ball State?
No, it's a neutral.
Okay, I just want to make sure before, with that. Yep. So then we got it says a -3.5 with a total of 134.5. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the wrong team's favored. I like Ball State outright. We got them as a 2-point fave, and I feel like they should be a 2-point. I think there's no way. I got it at 4. I don't think they should be a dog in this game. And by getting the 4, I jumped all over it. You get Vermont, who is not the same team as they were last year. I remember they made the tournament. Everybody was super high on Vermont last year, and they're not the same team. I can guarantee you that. Ball State wins this one, and we'll cover that. We'll cover that spread.
Fair.
Conditions of these stadiums simulating ideal fresh camp is wrong. Playing looking fatal after first half. Ball State, yes. Ball State money line. Give me the Iowa Hawkeyes. We have Iowa pretty
Yes.
high up on our power rankings.
Oh, okay. Nathan, more specific. Are we talking Iowa football or Iowa basketball? Because both play today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because, yes, I'm on Iowa Hawkeyes football versus Nebraska football.
That is fair. That is fair.
We'll
go ahead over to some NBA, Nick.
Yeah, this one's got my attention. This is one of two sides I did bet today. We have the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're 5-point road favorites against the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets are a total of 226 in this game. Let me get my numbers up for this. I'm totally prepared. I have this game at a -1 for Minnesota. I'm not very high on Minnesota. My power rankings are not very high on Minnesota this year. And I have this game projected total. This one really caught my attention at 237.5. Talk about Black Friday. We're getting a huge markdown on this total right here because I think this is entirely too low. Entirely too low. I have the over 226 in this game, and I got Charlotte +5. So that I saw value on both of these. I saw 4 points of value on the Hornets. I see 11.5 points of value on the total, which is one of my strongest total plays of the year. There's a lot of those today. I noticed where these totals are way off and way too high on a bunch of these. This is the only one where it's way too low. Give me the over 226 and give me the Hornets here.
There you go. That's fair. That's fair. I'm on the Hornets. Once again, I'm riding home dogs, except for I did not bet one home dog today. And that's because I want nothing to do with that Spurs-Lakers game. Other than that, I've bet every single other dog today. Home dog. And when it comes to it, I know Charlotte's bad. 5-14. I'm just going to still ride out the home dogs because Minnesota is still a very hit-or-miss team. This game's going to go one of two ways. Charlotte's going to win this game outright, or Minnesota's going to win by 30. And I'm going to lean more towards the Hornets win this game outright. I'm going to grab some Charlotte action for the first game of the day. I got them at +5 today.
Don't mind that. I like that a lot. Actually, I'm on the same thing.
Pelicans, hot. Careful, there's no CJ McCollum today. First, you have to fade Florida State versus Stanford in college basketball. Our numbers pointed towards Florida State, but we did not bet it. We did not bet that game. Denver College versus a very bad New Orleans. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lean that way, but not enough for us to bet it. I mean, they almost lost to IUPUI. That is fair. They almost did. Yeah. I'm on both. I agree. Both Iowa teams, Nick.
Yep, go Hawkeyes.
There you go. Pelicans today, underdog. Sure. But keep in mind there's still no CJ today. I like the Timberwolves spread. I don't. I'm on the opposite side. I'm grabbing my home dogs. Pelicans, NBA, Capitals, NHL. Pelicans.
I like the Capitals. I do like the Capitals today. Yes, Capitals.
Hornets have been covering. Yep. Kansas +1.5. We have that game at exact pick'em. If anything, a slight. I think it was not even an eighth of a point towards Tennessee. So no bet in that one. Bearcats money line. You're looking at Cincinnati. Does Cincinnati play in football or basketball? Not basketball.
He likes them against Tulane.
That's fine.
I pass.
UTSA -4. Once again, if we're able to get
UTSA does not play today. They play tomorrow, I believe, in football.
Okay. Yep, I see them. They're against Grambling State today in basketball. Yes, I like UTSA today.
Yeah, this is getting a little complicated because we do have a lot of football games today. We do have a bunch of decent football games.
Citadel.
Today, so.
It would be a slight lean towards Ooey Pooey. Indiana University -24. I don't think we touched that game. No, I didn't. If anything, it is a lean towards Indiana, though. You like the black jerseys. You get that. Let's keep trying to roll through these games, Nick.
Yes. We have the Orlando Magic. They're 2.5-point home favorites, total of 213.5 in this game. To be completely honest, I didn't cap a side in this one at all because there's still a bunch of injuries out, and I didn't know how much to adjust for those injuries. I have this game at a 210.5, so a 3-point lean towards the under. For me, 4 points is my threshold for betting totals. So this one was a stay off for me.
I'm on the Magic. I like the Magic today. They're home favorites for a reason. And when I looked at it, a lot of people might see, ooh, the Philadelphia 76ers are plus money against Orlando. No, don't fall for it. Philly's still without their big three in Embiid, Maxey, and Harden. They're not going to have either of them. They had their good win against Brooklyn. They kind of looked flat against Charlotte. I think they lose outright to Orlando. I think Orlando covers the spread as well. I know that's not very an appealing play, but I like this Orlando team. They're quite scrappy, and kind of the lower teams, for whatever reason, the ones that are on the bottom of the standings cover a lot. Besides the Rockets, but that's not the point.
Nobody wants to bet them.
Because nobody wants to bet them. But I'll go. Actually, no, sorry, Rockets do cover. But no, I'll go after the Magic today. They've been favorites. How many times this year? One time this year, and they lost outright to Houston. But still, that was in Houston. Or nope, that was at home. Anyways, I like Orlando today. Magic. Philly only good with Embiid. I got what you meant. Badgers. I lean that way. LOL,
Thanks for putting the basketball emoji in there.
Let's allow the fellas to roll through their picks and then ask random picks at the end.
No, you're fine. We don't mind that. That's what makes the show is we like answering questions that people have.
Yes, Orlando. I like Orlando today. 100%. Let's keep on rolling, Nick.
Yes. We have the New York Knicks and the Portland Trailblazers. This is one I did get involved with here. The Knicks are 3.5-point home favorites with a total of 218.5. I have to type up my plays. I just realized that.
I'm not gonna have a scroller.
I like having mine. But I have this game at a 213.5, so I see 5 points of value on this under. Even though I believe this under's dropped a few points previous to that. And I have the Knicks as a 2.5-point favorite. So I see 1 point of value towards the Blazers, but 5 points of value towards the under. So give me under 218.5 here, Knicks and Blazers. I believe the Knicks have been a pretty good under team so far this year, so I'm going to continue to bet those. But I'm going to continue to bet where I see value, and I have this game in a 213.5, so under.
In terms of your Knicks, they're 9-9.
Okay.
Over under. But Portland is 6-11-1 to the under, so I don't mind that one at all. Did I go after this game? No, this is one of the ones I decided to just kind of stay away from. I will say, what line did you get this under at, Nick?
218.5.
It was at 222 last night, so I figured I'd throw that one out there. But no,
there's still value on it.
I would lean that way, but I couldn't bet it now after it's dropped 3.5 points. So this one will be a pass for me. But you can good luck to you in your bet with that one, Nick.
Yeah.
Blazers, sure. I would kind of lean Blazers plus the points. Bruins, VGK, Blackhawks.
I'm on the Bruins. I lean Kraken. I did not bet the Blackhawks game.
Cool. Netherlands scored in the first 10 minutes. One more goal, and that over 1.5 is good. Get it, Lex. Get it. I almost bet this game, but I did not.
I did not get involved in this one, I don't think. I did not, no. We have the New Orleans Pelicans. They are at the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies minus 2.5, total 227.5. I have this game at 1.5, and I have this game at 225.5. So I see 2 points of value towards the under in this game. I see a point of value towards the Pelicans in this game. I see not enough value to bet either side.
I did not want to go after either side because, once again, Pelicans are going to be without CJ McCollum. So I think that's going to be a big factor in this game, which normally fade the injury report, go after that. I couldn't. Memphis is finally getting healthy. I'm not going to go towards the side at all in this game. This game was closer to a pick'em before the McCollum news, so moved about 1.5 points, about right. Where I was kind of looking towards the over, just because these two teams are going to be high tempo, high scoring teams, and I think this one gets up in the scoring. But I have a bunch of plays in the NBA already. I didn't feel the need to necessarily go after this game, so I decided to stay away from it.
Fair. Yeah, this is not one of the games I got involved with either. I have way too many plays in the NBA, I think, today, but there's a lot my numbers liked.
Yeah, Phillies won a couple of games without Embiid. I believe they won all their games without Embiid, but and they made it to the World Series. But okay, Duke, fine. I'm not going to talk you off on Duke. I think that one was not one that I wrote down, but I went over it. But anyways, sure, Duke. Detroit Mercy. Where's Detroit? Where are you, Detroit? You got 11.5. Yeah, that's fine. I would lean that way. I like Minnesota today. Been hot the last few. Could see them. I see Chicago covering as well. I like the Magic for sure. That's fair. That's fair. Let's keep it rolling, Nick. We'll go to this game, which I actually really like this game.
Yeah, I did get involved with this one as well. The Nets are 2.5-point road favorites with a total of 232.5 in this game. I have this game at a 227.5, and I have this game at where is it? Brooklyn minus 1.5. So I see about a point of value with the Pacers, but I see 5 points of value with this under. This is another one of those games. I see a lot of inflated totals today, Tim. I don't know if I'm going to get burned by all these unders, but I'm on the under 232.5 in this game. I saw value on it, so I pulled the trigger on it.
No, that's fair. I'm on the Pacers. I like the Pacers in this one. I've been high on the Pacers for a while, and I'm just going to keep on riding them. No real reason for me not to. This is one of the hottest teams against the spread in the NBA at the moment. Where does it go? There it is. They've covered in 11 out of their 17 games this year, and I believe they've covered in 8 out of their last 10. 8 out of their last 10. So this is a team that I want to keep on backing against a Brooklyn team that I am not high on. So Pacers for me in this game.
All right, sounds good.
Copen State against Delaware. Let's pull it up. Copen. We have that one around a 25 and a hook, so it would be a slight lean towards Maryland, but no play. And then you're going after Toothpaste. On a 7.5, it would be. I think I typed that one in wrong. I think we have Colgate as a 7.5 point favorite. Then if it's minus 7 and a hook, if that's the case, then it's a lean towards Delaware, but no play. Wisconsin, it was a lean that way, but did not. I don't think who's Wisconsin playing?
I don't know.
I'm pulling it up now. Let's go to the search bar. Wisconsin. USC. Yeah, I can see it. I don't hate that. Let's keep on rolling through the NBA games, and I like this one as well.
Yeah. This one I did not get involved with, but hey, this is a good matchup just in general. We have the Milwaukee Bucks are 3.5-point home favorites, total of 217.5 in this game. My projected line for this one was Milwaukee minus 2.5, so 1 point lean towards Cleveland, and 216.5, so it's a 1 point lean towards the under in this game. But once again, not enough value for me to get involved with it, so this was a pass.
That's fair. That's fair. Please tell me I didn't just. There we go. I'm on the Bucks. We've seen the Bucks kind of just take care of business. against these types of teams. We saw them take care. We saw them beat Cleveland the last time they came in, 113-98. I could see something very similar to that as well. I'm still a believer that the Milwaukee Bucks are the best team in the East. Even though Boston's currently ahead of them at the moment, I still think that the better team is the Milwaukee Bucks. And at the end of the year, the Milwaukee Bucks will make it further. And for that, I am on the Bucks today, minus the 3.5 hook. So go ahead, give me some Milwaukee action today against Cleveland.
Fair.
USC, I got it. Pass on the Nets game. That's fair. Bulls, nope. I'm against you on the Bulls because I'm on Oklahoma City. Pass on the Memphis game. That is fair. We're going to keep on rolling, though, Nick, into this game, which I have a bet on as well.
No, I don't think I do. Actually, I don't. Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks minus 7.5. Total 232.5. My line for this game was 235.5. So I think that's pretty good. And I have this game at Hawks minus 5. So it's a 2.5 point lean towards the Hawks, or no, towards the Rockets. It's a 2.5 point lean towards the over, and it's a pass.
Hey Nick, who's getting plus point? Yeah, home dog. I'm on the Rockets. It's kind of a system play, you can call it. I'm grabbing the home dog. It's just what I do, and it's been working well because it's still hitting at, I believe, 60%.
That's all it needs to do.
Yeah. Well, even it just needs to hit like 57.6%, 53, 39, and 1. So I'm still gonna ride that home dog trend until it goes down into the low 50s, and then maybe start to ease off of it. But I'm on that today. And we'll roll with another home dog.
Yeah.
But that's that game. Let's keep on rolling to this game.
Yeah, we have the Chicago Bulls against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Bulls are 2.5 point road favorites with a total of 233.5 in this game. My numbers for this one here is Bulls minus 2.5 and 229.5. So, actually, did I make a play on this game? I feel like I did. I did not, but there's value on it because I have this at a 229.5. I'm looking at the under 233.5 in this game. There's 4 points of value on it for me. So I'm going to end up playing that here. Is it the same? Let me see if it's still if it's 229.5, I'll make the play on the under here, or 233.5. I'll make the play on the under. It is 232.5. There you go. That's why I didn't play it, because it's a point lower than what's typed out here. So yeah, this is a pass for me. That's why I didn't play it. I was like, I'm wondering why. But yeah, pass.
Thunder, our home dog. But no. In all seriousness, I've been high on this Thunder team, and I'll probably end up doing a little bit of a, I don't want to say degenerate parlay, but I'll have the Thunder money line with SGA over his points, because SGA has been on fire, and if he was on a playoff contending team, he could probably be in the running right now for MVP. He's been playing that good. Now, I will say I got the Thunder at a bad line because I got him at plus 110 last night. I still think they win this game outright. I'm not high on this Bulls team at all, and I'm gonna keep riding the Thunder. So go ahead, give me some Oklahoma City action.
There you go.
We'll keep on running through these because we got another 6 NBA games.
Yeah, and we have a lot of hockey to go over too. But we have the Sacramento Kings. They're at the Boston Celtics in this one here. Celtics are 7.5 point home favorites with a total of 239. 239. We're getting some really high totals here. I have this game at Boston minus 10, and I have this game at 231 and 231. So I see 8 points of value on the under in this game. This is another one of those games where we have an overinflated total, and we're getting value on an under. So go ahead, give me the under 239 in this game with a lean towards the Celtics.
That's fair. I'm not leaning towards the Celtics. I'm going to grab myself some Kings. The Kings have been one of the best covering teams this year, especially as a dog. They're so this year they are 12-5 against the spread. And even though they're only 4-4 record on the road, they are 6-2 against the spread on the road. 8-2 in their last 10 games, 7-3 against the spread in those last 10 games. I think the Kings have a chance to win this game outright. I will keep them. I think they are live in this game. But when it comes to it, I grabbed them +7 and a hook. I'm not going crazy with money lines just because we have a lot of stuff on the site now. So my NBA is not as much of dog money line, dog money line, dog money line. It's just grabbing points and moving on. And I've been doing well. But I'm going to be grabbing some Kings action today plus the points.
Fair.
Which will bring us into this next game, which I don't really have much interest in.
Yeah, we had the Miami Heat. They're -3, total 212 in this game against the Washington Wizards. My number for this one here is Miami -5.5, so it's a lean towards Miami, and 213.5, so it's a lean towards the over in this game slightly at 1.5 point lean. Not enough for me to get involved with either, so this is a nice little pass.
Yeah, I didn't want to get involved with this one either. Wizards they've been a good team to me this year. But just nothing that I really wanted to get involved in. Miami has been awful this year, especially against the spread. So if anything, I'm probably leaning towards Washington, but not enough for me to want to get to it. So this one I will be staying away from.
Fair.
Bucks tonight. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, Bucks tonight. I like the Bucks tonight. I did this game.
This game? Yeah, this is a fun one. LA Lakers are at the San Antonio Spurs. 3.5 point road favorites are the Lakers here. We have a home doggy in this one, Tim. I know you're super excited for that. I have this game at Lakers -1.5, so it's a 2 point lean towards the San Antonio Spurs. I have this game at a 228, though, which is a 4 point play on the under 232 in this game. So I saw value here in this game. I think this line is 4 points too high, so I'm going to go underneath it. So give me the under.
Yeah, I know it's a home dog. I want zero to do with this game. Nothing. Because the Spurs have been absolutely awful. And I want nothing to do with Laker games. Yes, normally I love my home dogs. This one I did not bet. I want nothing to do with it. Sorry. I don't know. Probably the one game that everybody would want to be backing is fading the Lakers, but couldn't do it. Couldn't pull the trigger on this game.
I clock in, right? No?
I already had a lot of NBA plays. I did not need to bet this game.
That's understandable. Yeah.
These totals are mad high.
They are.
The only thing to bet is AD rebounds and points. He's on a tear right now. That's 100% fair. We'll go on to this game.
Yes. The Phoenix Suns are 12.5 point home favorites against the Detroit Pistons. In this one, total of 225.5. Good God, what a big spread there. But hey, I had this game at a 14.5, so I thought it should be a couple points wider. And I have this at a 223.5. So it's a 2 point lean towards the under. Not enough for me to bet either side because I'm not laying 12.5 points unless I have a really good reason to do it. And this is not a really good reason to do it. 2 points of value is not. So it's a pass for me.
Yeah, I wanted nothing to do with it. I would never be laying this amount of points on the Suns at home. And we just saw what the Pistons did as an 11-point dog on the road. They just went and beat Utah by double digits. So if anything, I kind of want to lean towards the Pistons. Am I betting this one? Absolutely not. No, thank you. but this is a game that I would definitely look towards if I wanted to go after the Pistons. I wouldn't hate it, but not something that I decided to put my money on today.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to.
There you go. I took Houston plus points, Oklahoma City, and you lean under as well in the Oklahoma City game. I like that. There you go. You took the SGA points. Why not? Why not take the SGA points? We got 2 more NBA games left, Nick.
Yes. Golden State Warriors. Oh, I really like this game. Golden State Warriors are 8-point home favorites against the Utah Jazz, and 240 is the total for this game here. Talk about inflated totals. I have this game at Golden State minus 4.5, so 3.5 points of value towards the Jazz, which for sides, that's enough for that to be a play. And I also have this game. I have this game at a 224. I think this is way overly inflated. And I'm going to take the under in this game, under 240, and the Jazz plus 8. This is way too high of a total, especially or for this game. I thought this should be more like in maybe the 230s. 240. Jeez. Give me the under and give me the Jazz.
I did nothing involved in this game, although I would lean towards the Jazz because I like dogs, especially Utah, who has been phenomenal as a dog this year. They are 12-8 against the spread this year. They've been a favorite 1, 2, 3 times this year, 4 times this year. They won one of those games, covered in none. Oh, sorry, 5 times they were a favorite. They're 1-4 in terms of their record as a favorite, and 0-5. But they're a dog today, which means out of the 8 times they didn't cover spreads, 5 of them were as dogs. So they're 12-3 5 of them were as favorites. So they're 12-3 as a dog against the spread this year. That being said, I'm not interested in fading the Warriors at home right now. They're 8-1 at home, 6-3 against the spread. So I kind of just stayed away from this game.
Yeah, it's totally fair.
I guess NBA players didn't eat Thanksgiving food. Maybe they did. Who knows? Let's roll into the final NBA game of the day, Nick.
Yes. We have the Denver Nuggets. They're 3.5-point road favorites. Total 218.5 in this game. For me, I have the Nuggets as a 1-point favorite. So it's a lean towards the Clippers on the side. I have this game at a 217, so it's a lean towards the under here. What's your thoughts on this one?
Oh, I'm on the Clippers. Plus it's a home dog. I'm not gonna steer away from that one. The only one I didn't bet was the Spurs game because I really wanted nothing to do with the Spurs. They're kind of on my don't bet list right now. But I'm going after the Clippers. Home dog, 57.6% or something. I'll keep riding it. Give me the Clippers.
I like it.
PJ and Kawhi are playing? That's a great question. Probably should have looked that up before betting it. No, they're not. But neither is Bones Highland. Jokic is probable, but he's beat up. Porter is questionable. So there's a couple injuries in this game. I think still that the Clippers always give the Nuggets a hard time. So I'm going Clippers in this game. And that's all the games in the NBA. We'll go ahead and get you over to the ice now, as we'll start with Carolina, who are in Boston. Boston's a 155 fave. 6 is your total. Fire away.
Yeah, I had the goalie wrong for this one, but hey, I still like this play. I have this game projected around 3.4 to 2 point, or 3.4ish to 2.18. In favor of the Boston Bruins. That was with Ronta and net, but Kochekov, he's slightly better, so I'll probably bump that down to like a 3.2, which still shows value on the Boston Bruins in this game. And I'm going to still go with them here. I took them on the -1 line at plus 109, which is a split bet. I have a couple -1 plays today. This is one of them. This is one of those where I can see this game going to overtime potentially. That's why I don't want to lay the puck line with them. But I do like Boston in this game. Carolina has not been very impressive as of late. They just came off of a loss against Arizona. Previous to that, they lost 3 straight games in overtime. So this is a team that I'm not trying to catch a falling knife with the Carolina Hurricanes. They're on a bad losing streak, and I'm not trying to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Boston Bruins -1 at +109 is what I got it at.
There you go. San Francisco, +105 versus Davidson college basketball. I don't know if it's a neutral. No, that one's not a neutral. I don't think. I would have written neutral next to it. Nope, it's in Davidson. I have San Fran as 1.5 point favorite. Pass on those games. Cool. Man, I want to take the over in UNC or NC State spread. What do you think?
I'm on the Wolfpack +6.5 in the money line.
Yep, NC State. By the way, we tried to get tickets to that game, and they're about $200 each. And yeah, no, don't want to go to a football game that bad. We'll go and jump into this game, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you gonna?
Sorry. Calgary Flames.
Do your job, damn it.
20. In Washington, taking on the Capitals. 6 is your total.
Yeah. For this one here, I do like a side in this one, as we have the Capitals and the Flames. The Flames, I believe, on a last game of a long East Coast trip that was started a couple weeks ago. Had them play a couple games and then go back to Calgary for 2 games and then back on the East Coast. I believe they had to play Tampa Bay, then Florida, then Carolina, and now Philly and Washington. So I believe this is the last game of that road trip as well. I am on the Washington Capitals here. I have them projected to win 3.02 to 2.88. And where I got +106 with them. I think that this is a live underdog in this game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Capitals here on the money line to win this game.
There you go. Right on. Give me the Virginia Cavaliers basketball full spread. Yeah, you have fun with that one. That's like 30. EMU, is that football, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yes.
I did not play that game. I think I had a lean towards, I don't remember. I would need to get my numbers up.
I kind of want to take a teaser in that Baylor-Texas game of Baylor plus the points in the under. That's just me. Capitals.
Let's see. I have this game. I had which one? Eastern Michigan?
EMU.
I'd lean that way. I have them as a 2.5 point favorite.
Right on. There you go. We'll head on to the next game where the Lowell Leafs are -115 against the team that shall not be named. Total of 6 in this game. Fire away.
Yeah, I got involved with this one because I can't get away from the team that shall not be named games. But these are just model plays. It's just what the model is projecting, and I follow along with that. I don't let emotions get involved with my capping. I have this game Murray versus Gustafson. Let's see if it is Murray, and it could be Fleury. So keep an eye out for that, which Fleury would make me like my underplay a little bit more. I am on the Leafs. I got it at -109. I have them projected to win this game 2.97 to 2.06. So I do have the Leafs to win this game, and I also have the under in this spot as well, under 6. I have this game projected for 5.02 goals. So I saw a little bit of an edge here with the under in this spot. So I took the Leafs and the under on that one.
Yeah. There you go. I don't want to see that on the site, though.
No.
I like Boston and the Caps. Terry's team may get smacked today.
Yep.
We'll see. Montreal and Chicago in the game of the day. The Blackhawks are -115. 6.5 is the total.
Yeah, not a huge fan of this game here. By the way, I put most of my plays in the scroller there. I have my team totals I have to add into there. But
okay.
I have this game projected 3.12 to 3.04 in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. 6.18 projected goals in this game. So it's a slight lean towards the under in this spot. It's a slight lean towards Montreal in this spot. Not enough for me to go ahead and play it because I do think this game is priced right. It's a pick 'em. Maybe it should have been a pick 'em minus 115 in favor of the Habs, so a little bit of value there. I do not want to get involved in the under though in this game as well, even though it is a 6.5. We're rarely seeing any more 6.5s anymore. It felt like a formality for a couple of weeks in the NHL, and I just kept being able to take under 6.5s and be able to cash those. This is not one of those spots where I'm able to do that though. I do see value on it, but not enough for me to go ahead and bet it. So lean under, lean Habs, no play.
Lean under and lean Habs, no play. Got it. We'll go ahead and move on to the next game where we get the Senators and the Ducks going at it. The Senators are 145 faves. 6 is your total in this one.
Yeah, this is one of the I think this is my highest projected game of the day for goal wise. So this led to a triple up in this spot though. Looking at this game here, I'm going to get up the Senators on my spreadsheet. There we go. Talbot's been pretty good. 0.96 goalie rating. Gibson's been bad. Both these teams defensively have been bad. The Ducks are giving up 4.18 expected goals against per game the last 10 games. The Senators 3.73. I have this game projected 4.25 to 3.20. 7.45 goals in this game. These are two teams that play really high-scoring games. I know the Ducks have not trended that way as of late, but defensively, they're not a good team. I look for this game at a 6, especially to go over the total. My bad. Wow. That line's moved. I would have to play the Senators at a -1 line now. I got them personally at -129. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to put that up with the site now. As I haven't put any plays up yet. But I have the I got the Sens at -129 last night. I also got team total over 3.5 -105, full game over 6 as well.
Right on. Also received the ultimate screwing by the Cowboys -9 and a hook. I feel so bad.
No, you didn't.
No, not really. We had the Giants, so that one helped us out at least a little bit. We'll head to the next game, which is right here. We get some Penguins, the Battle of Pennsylvania, Penguins and Flyers. Penguins -220. 6 is your total.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup here because once again, the Flyers are a team that's just graded really high for me right now because of Carter Hart.
Yeah.
And I do have them projected to win the game. No, I'm not playing them because this team is regressing right now. I do have this game projected for 5.66 goals, and wow, this line's dropped half a goal because yesterday I got involved in it at under 6.5 between these two teams, and now it's a 6. I also took a shot here with the Penguins team total under 3.5 at -105. With Carter Hart in net, you have to put 4 by him in order to beat me on that one there. I'll take my chances on. So give me the Penguins team total under. I have them projected for 2.64 goals today. And I have this game projected for 5.66. Don't know. I wouldn't play it at a 6. I need a 6.5 in order to play this under. But yeah, that's where I'll lean in this game.
There you go. Thought on USC. I think we leaned towards Wisconsin. Did not bet it though. A lot of these neutral site games that are the good ones are pick'ems for us, so it's not really much value on either. 40 seconds of NFL special cooking prevent defense to preserve wins was disgusting. As soon as the field goal was missed, I told my brother-in-law that cost me. It helped us out, so we're happy with it.
Yeah.
Giants will score in 40 seconds, no problem. It was beautiful, wasn't it? All right, Nick.
Awesome.
We get the battle that everybody's been wanting to see. The Buffalo Sabres are hosting the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey's a -160. Sabres are the one on the winning streak now. 6.5 is the total. Where are you looking?
To be honest, nowhere. I know, boring, but hey, I don't see any value in the game. I have this game projected 3.46 to 3.02 in favor of the New Jersey Devils. So it'd be a lean that way if I had to make a play, but that 0.4 goal difference is not warranted for me to lay 160 or a -1 in this game, or a puck line or anything like that. And this line is right on with that total. So this was not a game I particularly wanted to get involved with. Both team totals are 3.5. If you could have given me a 2.5 with the Sabres, I'll take it. Unfortunately, they were not giving me 2.5. They were giving me 3.5. So that ended up being a stay off for me. So pass on this game. No value on it.
All right. Real quick, Nick, you want to do a live bet?
Oh boy.
We're gonna go ahead. It's at halftime. We'll go ahead and take Ole Miss -6 and a hook at -105. We had it at a 12 in the beginning of the game, and they're down 1 at halftime.
All right, I'm grabbing 5.5 at -133.
So there you guys go. Live bet officially. Ole Miss -6 and a hook or 5 and a hook against Siena. It's at halftime. There you go. I joke with my friends,
and they just locked it. They just locked it right after I placed bet.
Sometimes that's how it goes. I ain't mad. I am not mad. It happens. Yep. USA doesn't give a crap about England game today. They need to focus on Iran.
I got England -1 and England team total over 1.5.
There you go. All right, Nick. This one's probably a beauty. The Arizona Coyotes are in Detroit taking on the Red Wings. -195 are the Red Wings. 6 is your total.
Yeah. Looking at this matchup here, I'm gonna say something. I don't think the world's ready yet, Tim.
Okay.
Karol Vejmelka is a top 5 goaltender in the NHL. I said it. The only reason why we're not giving him the credit he deserves is because he plays in Arizona. That's it. This guy is an elite goaltender. He has a .75 goalie rating this year, and he's the reason why they've won most of their games. I have this game projected at 4.92 goals. I have this game projected 2.51 to 2.4 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings, which does not justify a -195 price tag. I'm going to take the Arizona Coyotes. I got them at +172. I got the full game under 6. And I got the Red Wings team total under 3.5. I am full buy on Karol Vejmelka, and I will be riding. I have a feeling I'm going to have some type of Arizona bet every time Karol Vejmelka's in net because he's that damn good. And he's somebody who could steal you a game any given night. So I'm going to back Karol Vejmelka here in this spot more than the Arizona Coyotes with a money line bet, a Red Wings team total under, and a full game under. This is potentially another. I called it against Carolina. That line was way too wide when you can get a Karol Vejmelka masterclass, and I underestimated Vejmelka in that game. I said he'd give up a goal. Whoops. I did not have him getting a shutout as a +305 favorite, but that was a work of art.
Dog.
But yeah, give me the Yotes. Give me the under. Give me the team total under for the Wings as well.
There you go. Riding all with Mr. Vejmelka. That's a good bet. May roll with Ole Miss second half. Let's get it. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. Are we getting ready for another Vejmelka masterclass at stealing coin again? Arizona money line in the under.
I sure as hell hope so. He is a top 5 goaltender in my eyes.
He's been great this year. I like the under. Yeah. Under. Let's keep on rolling through these games, Nick, because you get your Islanders. They're -185 in Columbus, taking on the Blue Jackets. 6 is your total in this game.
Yeah, I think this line's moved a little bit since I bet it. Let me see what I got it at, because I got the -1 with them. I got Islanders -1 at -120. Their money line when I did that was -188. Their puck line was +140. It's a split bet here. So actually the line's gone down a couple cents. But hey, I have this game projected pretty good towards the Islanders here. I think there's going to be value with the Islanders when we're looking to bet them because this team defensively is really good, and Ilya Sorokin's a Vezina caliber goaltender, in my opinion. He's up there as a top 5 goaltender this year with Hellebuck, with Vejmelka. Carter Hart's up there as well this year so far, and Ottinger. Those are my top 5 at the moment. No, Shesterkin and Vasilevsky are not up there because they haven't been as good this year. But I had this game projected 3.38 to 2.28 in favor of the Islanders here, Korpisalo and Sorokin. I had the Islanders -1. I also took the team total under 2.5 for the Blue Jackets as well. Ilya Sorokin's another goaltender that whenever he's in net, I want to find some way to back him because he's elite as well. So give me the Islanders -1 at -120 and give me the full game under 6, or give me the team total under 2.5 for the Blue Jackets. No play on the full game total because I think it's about on.
Sounds good. Max Freely coming in with a $5 saying best NHL bet.
Ooh, best
NHL bet. By the way, thanks for the $5.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Give me over 6 with Ottawa and Anaheim.
There you go.
That was the biggest edge I have. That was over a 1.5 goal edge.
There you go. And let's see. We'll give another one out for college basketball that we really liked today. We'll go Middle Tennessee against Hofstra money line. There you go. We appreciate the $5 dono. We do. Let's keep rolling because the Blues are in Tampa taking on the Lightning. Lightning are -175. 6 is your total in this one, Nick.
Yeah, I took a shot with this game here with a total and a side and a team total in this one here. Let me get up the Blues. There we go. I have this game projected for 3.44 to 3.06 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning, but I got a 2.5 with the St. Louis Blues in this spot, and I have this game projected for 6.47 goals. I took the over 6 in this spot at -116, and I took the Blues team total over 2.5 at -125. Vasilevsky has not been as good this year. The Lightning have been more of a high-scoring team, and this Blues team is finally starting to get things going. They had a minor setback in that game against the Sabres, but this is a Blues team that I still have a lot of faith in this year. I'm not going to take them to win the game outright, but I will take them team total over 2.5. I think they get at least 3 goals in this game. I think this game goes over 6. I could see this game being 3-3 at one point. So give me the Blues team total over 2.5 and the full game over 6.
Blues it is. Jackrabbits -9 and a hook. We have them at a 9, so we have no value on that game. 3 games left, Nick. Seattle Kraken and the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas -190. 6 is your total.
Yeah, this one has my attention. I got to play on the total. I was looking at the side a little bit as well, which I ended up kind of taking a side in this game by taking a team total. I have this game projected 2.73 to 2.60 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. I have this game projected for 5.33 goals. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. I took the under 6 at plus money in this spot. And I also took the Vegas Golden Knights team total under 3.5 at -115. I saw a little bit of value on that line considering I only have them projected for 2.7 goals. So that's where I'm going to be riding this game. I like it when I like unders, and I can get a nice little value on these bigger favorites, getting 3.5s and sometimes 4.5s as team totals, taking them under. So that's what I did with this one here. Vegas team total under 3.5, full game under 6.
Right on. Blues money line in the over. You get it. 2 more games, Nick. Jets, Stars. Stars are -160. 6 is your total. Let's keep it running.
Yeah, this is another under for me. And this is a bounce back game for Mr. Hellebuck. I'm not going to fade him after having a terrible game the game before. This guy's been elite so far this season. I have this game projected 2.6 to 2.53 in favor of the Stars. Not enough for that game to be justified for a -160 price tag. I'm kind of interested in the Winnipeg Jets just money line in this game. I did take the Dallas Stars team total under 3.5 at minus 130. I have them projected for 2.6 goals, and I took the under 6. I have this game projected for 5.13. I see this as a low-scoring goalie battle where this has 2-2 draw written all over it, something along those lines. I'm not somebody who bets draws. This would be a game I bet a draw in if I were somebody who bet draws. I think this game has overtime written all over it, 1-1, 2-2, something along those lines. Or I'm hoping it's going to be 1-1, 2-2. But yeah, I'm on the Stars team total under 3.5 and the full game under 6.
That's fair. Buckeyes minus 6.5 for the under. I think Michigan wins outright.
But that's going to be half now.
That's college football.
Yeah, no, it's a 6.5 now.
Yeah, that Michigan. Give me Michigan.
I would have at 6.5. I would have to take Ohio State.
No,
I would have to.
All right, final game of the day, Nick. Kings and the Sharks. Kings are minus 146 is your total.
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting. I did take a side in a total on this one because that's just the way I am. I have this game projected 3.37 to 3.14 in favor of San Jose Sharks. And I also have this game projected for 6.5 goals. I took this game over 6. And I took the – do I have this? Yeah, I have this game over 6. I also have the Sharks money line and team total over 2.5. The Sharks, for whatever reason, are a team that haunts this Kings team. For whatever reason, they have absolutely owned the Kings, and my model likes the Sharks today. My model likes the Sharks an awful lot sometimes. Offensively, the Sharks team has been really good this year. They've put up 3 or more goals in a decent amount of games. So, yeah, team total over 2.5 with the Sharks for me. It is $1.50, but I think it's worth it considering I have them projected for 3.37 goals, and then the over 6 as well for me in this one.
That's fair. Ricketts coming in saying, go Bucks. Yeah, I like Milwaukee today. That's fine. I know what he meant. He meant the Buckeyes. Anyways, that's everything for today. I'll quickly do all the housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It is all linked down below. Use the DraftKings promo when you guys are signing up. Move that. That's annoying. DraftKings, $5 bet on any NFL team and receive $200 in free bets. Use the link in the description below, or download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code EarlePMP when you guys sign up. Make sure you guys check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. You can get $20 off your first purchase when you use the code ESB at checkout. I'll do a run through what I got. Our free play for college basketball today is Ball State. I believe that starts in about 3 minutes. I'm on the Hornets, Magic, Pacers, Bucks, Rockets, Thunder, Kings, and Clippers today for the NBA. There you go.
Yeah. Let me get up my
and we also live bet Old Miss minus 6.5 or 5.5 at halftime. So I figured I'd throw that one out there too.
Yeah. For the NBA, I'm on probably too much. I got to the over 226, Minnesota and Charlotte, as well as Charlotte +5. Portland, New York, under 218.5. Sacramento, Boston, under 239. LA, San Antonio, under 232. Brooklyn, Indiana, under 232.5. Golden State, Utah, under 240, as well as a +8 with the Utah Jazz. With the NHL, I got to Boston -1. I got to Washington money line. I got Toronto money line in under 6. Ottawa money line. I did get it at -129. I wouldn't play it really as much at -143. I don't think I'm going to put it up on the site at that price either. And the over 6. I did put up the over 6. Under 6.5, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. I'm on the Islanders -1. I'm on the Seattle, Vegas under. Arizona money line. Arizona, Detroit team total, or Arizona, Detroit under. Winnipeg, Dallas under, LA and San Jose over, and then some add-ons I did have were Ottawa's under, team total over 3.5, Pittsburgh under 3.5, Vegas under 3.5, Red Wings under 3.5, Blue Jackets under 2.5, all team totals, Blues over 2.5, and then I got Blues and Lightning over 6, Stars under 3.5, Sharks over 2.5, and Sharks money line as well.
Yeah.
A lot of plays for today.
Did you have any leans for the marquee matchup, Montreal and
Pass.
Chicago? No. Okay. All right, Nick. Finish out the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.
See you guys.